Hey everyone, Brian from Workshop Addict, and today we're going to take a look at Hitachi's 18-gauge cordless finish nailer, model number NT1850DE, and this is a brushless tool that comes with Hitachi's compact 3.0 amp-hour battery. And with that battery on a single charge, you'll be able to shoot upwards of 1,600 nails through this unit. Very neat little system that comes with a bag and a charger that will charge the 14.4 volt or 18 volt platforms, and you also have a fan inside this unit that will keep that battery cool while charging it, and that's very important for battery life. Now, in testing this unit, we want to find out, does it leave a larger hole in the wood than needed? How well will it shoot the nails into hardwood? Any limitations that you come up with, and we found that the size of the hole left in the wood is the exact size of the head of the 18-gauge nail that we were putting in. It actually went through that test with flying colors. It can sink the nails perfectly and consistently. Awesome. Can't ask for anything more out of this. Next, you go into the magazine, which holds 100 nails. It'll hold anything from 5/8 inch to 2 inch, but as you get low on nails, you'll start to see a little yellow piece come up and show, giving you a warning that, hey, it's time to watch how many nails you have left or add more. There is no lockout for dry fires, so you can dry fire this and leave that divot in the wood. So you have to watch how many nails are left in the system. So we had no issue using this with a 3/4 inch piece of oak going through drywall into pine or going directly into pine. But what we did have an issue with in some of the brands of nails is shooting a 2-inch nail into solid oak or through 3 pieces of 3/4 inch. It simply would not sink the nail far enough, and it would leave a little bit on top. So if you are a person that's going to be shooting this into solid hardwood all the time, and you need a 2-inch nail, this might not be the unit for you. A 1.5 inch or less, it had 0 issue driving it. Now, this is a very smooth firing unit, and it doesn't give you a lot of jump, doesn't give you a lot of recoil, and it is very quiet. It is very fast also, so it's ready to fire as soon as you let your finger off the trigger and can pull it again. Let's go into this a little bit deeper. We'll show you the modes and how exactly everything works. At the bottom of the nailer is a push button. You push and hold to turn the power on. Whenever the power is on in this unit, there's an LED light up front that will light up. And that LED light is nice to give you an idea of the different areas you're going to put the nail in, low lit areas. But the exact place that the nail will go in is actually in a shadow when you're using this unit. You can switch from single to bump fire just by pushing another button, and that blue light will blink letting you know that you're in the bump fire mode. And on the other side of the unit you have a battery button. You just push and hold it, and it'll tell you if you have more than half of the battery there or less than half of the battery, or if no lights come up, you're pretty much out. On the side of the handle is a manual lock that locks out the trigger, so that trigger cannot be pulled if you have this unit inside a bag or anywhere else where the safety could be pulled back and trigger pulled, causing the unit to fire. Loading nails into the Hitachi nailer is very simple. Slide the nails up into place. That will automatically lock up. In the head up here, you have a tool-free lockout lever so that you can get at the guide plate to remove any jams that you might have. The way this Hitachi nailer comes from the factory, you have one side that you have all the rubber bumpers on that you can set it down on, and then you have a foldable belt clip that comes out, which causes the other side not to have the rubber that would stop it. So if you did set it down over here, you would be setting it down on this belt clip. That belt clip is removable, or you can change sides with it. So if you did remove it, you'd be able to set this nailer down on either side and have rubber protecting everything. Hitachi did a great job creating a very smooth and consistent nailer. This nailer has a trigger on it that is almost unmatched by others, and it also will feed nails through this very fast. So it's not an issue of speed or how long the battery lasts. This is more an issue of the size of the unit when it comes to, will people take this and actually use it to construct or finish full houses. Their pneumatic counterparts are much smaller and a little bit lighter, and albeit you have the hose connected, they seem to get into these smaller spots a little better. Now, this unit is going to be excellent for someone who's in woodworking or who is going to go in for a punchless and finish things up, but at this point in time, they're still limited a little bit by size, and that's why they're not taking over the market in home finishing or construction. So if you're looking for a nailer that is going to work for you and be very consistent and fast, this is a great one to look at. Again, I know we had trouble pushing a full 2-inch nail into solid oak, but if that's not your gig, this is going to be a very comfortable, very quiet, and very consistent nailer for you. Stop by Workshop Addict, check out our blog on this and some of the other tools that we go over. We also have a forum there and do a lot on social media. Give us a like, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for your time, guys. Have a great day.